Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, Real Developers, and this is the first video since we created the channel. And I'm gonna solve a room in Tryhackme, and Tryhackme is a security platform which security engineers people who want to learn hacking and which ethical hacking, and people who want to for pen testers also. So this is just a cool platform though, which you can use to increase your skills. So we're gonna solve this room which is called Active Directory. So to access the Active Directory, go to my rooms, and you should see here there are a lot of rooms in this platform here, but we're gonna choose Active Directory for tonight. Click on Active Directory, and this is a cool room which I'm gonna teach you a lot of things, a lot of hacking techniques which you can use to solve Active Directories CTFs, and you can even use it in real world scenario. So enough of that talking. As you say, now I've just started. I'll boot up this machine some minutes ago, because this is gonna take long time for it to boot, like 1 minute. So I don't want to sit and wait for that 1 minute for the machine to boot. So if you want to boot it up, you guys go here, and after you've connected your VPN, and you just find the machine, deploy machine sector, then click the drop down and you go to deploy. So this room here we're gonna solve with some pretty cool tools. Yeah, this is, you can just glance. If you want to follow along, just get the sign up, pay, get yourself an account and find the room and follow along, because these are the tools that we're gonna use. And the pretty cool thing about this room also, it provides for us a list of users which we can use, and a list of passwords that to use, password files. And these are the user list here and the password file. Let me just open it in another terminal, because I don't want to close my terminal I'm using. I don't want to abstract it. So now these are the usernames, but I have just modified and make a cut it short. I don't want to keep all this username in my box, so I just created here. Let me just wipe this out. I created a directory to track all my working. Now this list, as you see this directory here, we have the user lists that I told you already I've copied, and these are the usernames here which we can use to brute force. And I don't want that list, because I have mine, and I have a pretty cool word list which is RockU, and it's a popular tool, a popular word list which everybody a lot of pen testers use to do cracking. Okay, so this is Coreboot. We're gonna use it to brute force the Coreboot ticket to get the hash. And for the talking, let me just I've run nmap here, and let me just show you the nmap scans results from the server, this box. So this is these are the flags that I use. Nmap, or if you don't know what nmap is a pretty cool tool, and which a lot of security engineers or pen testers use, or network administrators use to test for open ports in their servers. But I'm not here to teach you about that also, but these are cool flags that I use to scan this box. If you want to know some flags, just type nmap -- help or -h to get the full list flag that you're gonna use for scanning. So here, as we see here, we have a lot of ports open on this box. We have port 53, and we have port 80, we have 88, and this port 80 is it seems like this box has a web server, and this is a Coreboot port. And we have SMB here, we have the LDAP port. Let's see if this is leaking the domain name. Yeah, I see it leaking the domain name here, so they just copy this domain name here. So you can't solve Active Directory CTFs without domain name. So now, as you see, this is the end result, and we don't have any stuff anymore, important stuff here. Let me just open my auto terminal. So I switch to my auto terminal here, and let's, what we're gonna do from here, we're gonna use a pretty cool tool, but I don't like using it, which is enum for Linux, and with -a flag, and we paste the, let me just paste the domain name here. Okay, let me just, I don't know what to do first. I'm just pretty anxious, so this bad boy, I'm gonna use NANO, and nano is just I don't know, text editor which you use to edit or to write. So I'm gonna add this domain name to my host files here. As you see, I have a lot of pretty host files. This are just cities from Hack the Box, because I'm a big fan of Hack the Box also. Okay, let me take the IP address, and let me just paste it here so that we can tell this IP address to load for this host, this name, domain name. So I think we got things done. Okay, we're done here, and let's scan this IP address. Let's just see what's this tool is used to enumerate SMB shares, SMB port, SMB servers or SMB shares. So it's linking for you. But you know, we can just go ahead and have and read about this tool here. I don't like using it so much, so I don't know about it. And this is just, the tool is giving us some known users in the box, and this is as usual. So now we have here, I don't see enough information to go through. The script just, I don't know, but let me just kill it really quick because I don't want to waste my time and doing blind things. So our next move here. Okay, let's check again if the SMB is really open and if we can access some shares. The flag, we're gonna use this capital L here, but you can use also -H to see the list of flags that we have, and we use this to get access to shares. And for the password, for now we don't have any password, and we just hit enter to go to say just let me pass. And I don't know why it's okay, it's taking some time. It just took time to load. So we don't have any access to any share yet. Oh, what a shame. So the next thing we're gonna do here, since we have a user list and a password, so that means we have chance to brute force some valid Kerberos users in the box. So we're gonna use this pretty tool, as you see it here, Kerberos, and the flag we're gonna use is, let me cut this host name again, this domain name, because I don't memorize it anymore. Okay, let me just copy this domain name because we are going to use it to generate. So if you want to see all the flags that we're gonna use with Kerberos, you just type -H, just the same thing, to get all the things that you need, the flags that you need. But I just memorize them. I just know how to do it. So now we take this two argument here and pass on the word list, the user list that we want to enumerate from. So now what is this? It's telling me that we should use, what am I missing? I don't know. Oh, another command used for Kerberos. Oh, sorry, we missed something here. We need to add arguments, which is enum, or users enum, something like that. User enum. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, we're gonna watch it for ourselves. Well, okay, now we have it's doing the brute force. As you see, we have valid users in this box, and we have administrator, we have James. Oh, what is James? we have SVC domain, or SVC admin, sorry, we have James again, and we have Robin. Okay, so let's just try. I don't want to copy this, but I'll just leave my terminal open here, and let's do the first step. Here is we're gonna use the get np user it's a cool tool from Impacket. Let me just look at Impacket, PACKET. So we're gonna find it here. I think it's this. I don't know the full path of this tool. Okay, finally we got it here. See, there's a lot of tools which you can use for other purposes, but for here we're gonna use this np get users, and let me clear this thing. So let me just switch to my directory Tryhackme, and see we are now in the same directory. So we use it's a Python 3 tool, so we're gonna use Python 3, and let's use the -h somewhere around. Let's see the options for this tool here. Okay, we have cool options here, but one thing with this tool here is, I don't know, it's telling you to put the domain first, and after that you put a slash, then you put a username. So I don't know why this tool is supposed to work like this, but since it's the way how you want it to work, and let me just do the same thing here again, and we're gonna put this is what we want. I'm just too lazy to type it, the domain name. I'm just damn too lazy, but it's not just hard work though to type. So SVC is SVC -admin. Okay, so what again, we're gonna use dash, I think that is dash no pass, because we don't have password, so we use this to generate the hash, the ticket. Okay, finally we got a ticket here, and this probably you'll be wondering what kind of hash is this, and this is the name of the hash. If you want to find out what kind of hash is this, you just copy the hash and paste it on Google. Maybe Google will show you all. We go, let's forget about that. Let's think about how we can crack this bad boy, because we have a lot of pretty cool tools which can do the same work. You can use John to crack it, and you can use Hashcat. But first, let's just use Hashcat to find this hash, and let's find the exact hash, the mod number in Hashcat. We just copy this letter here, or you copy the first three, this first line from this $sign to this other $sign, or I just did what I do, or you can do whatever you want to do. So let me just close this terminal here. Let me open. I have Hashcat example hashes. You can use it. If you want to find this Hashcat example hashes, you just go to Google and type Hashcat example hashes. But I already have this URL here, so let me just, okay, finally you can see now we have a lot of pretty hashes which Hashcat can crack. Okay, but to find it, we just don't want to waste time, and we click Ctrl F as usual and paste the hash that we want to find, and see now this is the hash. It's a Coreboot 5. Okay, so we just need this mod number, then okay, come again here. Let me just clear this stuff and use Hashcat though. Hashcat. So that help to see all that we want, all the argument that we want, and you can even see example, an example here how to use this tool here. So as it just shows the example, so we're gonna do it like this. Let me just say Hashcat, okay, -m for the mod number, since we copied it earlier. And you can also have it, you can also find it here, but I don't have time to do that because there are a lot of things to go through to find this hash. So we just use dash a, then we add our hash Okay, we don't copy it here. Oh, my bad. So first thing what we're gonna do, we copy the hash here and create a text file. We're gonna name it hashes or hash.txt. The name context doesn't matter though. You can name it whatever you want. So finally we got a hash.txt, and finally let's come crack this pretty bad boy. So HA, okay. So now we have a word list which is queue, and if you want to see what I do, you just find the full path and copy it to your working directory, so that you don't want to waste time and finding it. So I just used to work with like this. So before we run this command, I just want to clear my screen again, and for you to see everything clearly, so that we don't want to get. Okay, now this pretty bad boy is running in the background. So as you see, it's telling me a lot of information here, but I guess, and the pretty cool thing here again, never use VM to crack, because it's pretty slow. But this I'm just using it because I don't have a choice. But if you want to run things fast, you want to get things first done, and you want to crack hashes fastly, I think you don't need to use this VM to crack. So as hashcat is running, I don't know why it took so long time. Okay, finally hashcat has finished running, and as you see, we have cracked the hash already, and this is just the phases of brute forcing, and this is a hash we've cracked already. And now you see here we have the password is leaking, which is management 2005. I don't know why names like that, but let me just create a text file here again and add it, because I don't want to forget. So let me just create a password here. Say pass.txt, name doesn't matter, and paste it, so that if I want to access it, I'll just say cats pass, then okay. So now we've got a password. What we're gonna do here, and we got a cred. Let me just add creds to that hash, to that pass. Okay, let me just we have this svc user, svc-admin admin. So this is it, and I'm gonna rename it though to from pass to creds txt. Okay, now we are good to go here. So let's clear everything, and let's see if we can get access to the SMB shares. So we say SMB client. There are many pretty cool tools which you can use, but for me I just use SMB client because I love it so much. And we have a username here which is svc admin, and we have a pass which is user -p. So what we're gonna do here, we need the -l to list all the shares in this box. I always keep on forgetting this IP address of this box, but it's not a pretty hard thing to find. Let me just copy it here, and let's get it run. It's gonna prompt you for password. So the password is management, MANAGEMENT 2005, I think. It's loading. Okay, I think now it's giving us shares. So now we have a lot of shares here which we can enumerate from. But whenever I do SMB, whenever I list shares in SMB, whenever I see backup, like accounts backup, and so I'm just eager. I'm just can't wait. I just can't wait to see what is in the backup directory. So that must be something, because as the name backup, and it's pretty. So now we get rid of the L flag because we don't need it anymore, and let's hit enter, and password is management 2005. Okay, finally we are in the SMB shares. So we just used ls to list all files that is in the share, and we use get. But if you want to see all the commands that we're going to use for SMB, just type help here and you see a lot of pretty commands. I don't know, help or this. Okay, you just type question mark to see all the commands. But I don't know why help doesn't work. Oh, it's just the same, it works. First time it didn't. Okay, it's the same. So now we see a lot of commands which we can use, but for this command, for this box here, for me, I'm gonna use get to download this backup thing. Let's see what to transfer it in my own machine and get. Let's see content in it. So now finally I've got it in my box. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cat it and which is backup and see what the content that is in the file, and it's a pretty base64 string. So what we're gonna do, we copy this base64 string onto here, this root. Okay, so we copy it and try to decode this base64 thing. It's not a pretty hard thing to decode a base64 string here. We're just gonna echo it out with this built-in tool or command base64-d flag. I don't know why echo, sorry, I spelled it wrong, base64-d. Okay, now we see we got a valid we got a username, domain name, we have password. So let's okay, now I have the password here in the username. So we go straight to a packet tool. So we copy let's look for the right tool, secret dump. Okay, this is secret dump. And sometimes when you're hacking, you have a lot of things running in your mind and you just can't do things straight. But anyway, it's not a hard thing. So I use this what is this again? It's telling me I just keep on making typos. It's frustrating. I told you. Okay, so it prompts us for password. We know we have the password here, and let's test this password if it's a valid password. So I copy paste and hit enter and see what we can have with hashes. Okay, I think now that we've fired up this bad boy, and you see it's revealing some pretty cool hashes that we can use to log into the box by using evil WinRM for Windows. So since we having hashes, let's just wait this bad boy to finish. Okay, it's already finished. It has finished. So let me clear up this terminal here. Oh, I might need that. I might need that. Okay, so I just see that a couple of times. And let's use evil WinRM. If you don't have it, if you don't have it on your Kali, because it not comes pre-installed with Kali, so you can just search in Google and how to install evil WinRM. So I just have it in my Kali, so I just type evil and start a name and hit tab, the tab key to autocomplete it for me. So I just know the commands to use, which are the I stands for the IP address, and it's not too hard to get here. The IP address is this. Okay, so it's asking for I don't need this tool anymore, so I don't need this ashes, basics for hash anymore. So we're gonna type U for the user. We have the administrator. strator, because we have the hash of the administrator. We type this H, capital H, for hash. Now we just come real quick here and copy the administrator hash, and which is this, but I just copy this. I'm not used to I don't use to copy this whole string, because you can, if you want to know more about the hashes, what they can do and what are these hashes, if you're new to this kind of topic, you can just Google it and see, try to find out for yourself and paste it. Let me just paste it here and see if this thing can get us logged into the box. I think if we're successful, we're gonna log in as an administrator. Yes, we are. What we are, let's say who am I, and see who we are in the server. I just keep on typing wrong things. I don't know why. Just keep on making type. Okay, since ls it just short for clear, but it doesn't like me today. So who am I? It doesn't like me today. So as you see now, we are administrator in the box, and we use the IR to list the files, all the content that's in this directory, because this directory is empty. And we go back and hit again dir. Okay, and you see here, and to get the administrator hash or the root flag, just go to desktop. Okay, see it, change the desktop, then there again. So as you see, this is root.text. And for the challenge, if you read the challenge, you're gonna see a lot of box, a lot of empty spaces which you have to fill up with these flags. And if you want to get all, but I'm not interested to walk you through with those empty spaces to fill those questions. But if you have time, you can do it and fill the questions. But so if you want to get access to all the users in this box, you go back one directory again, and the server is running slow. So you see in the the users folder, we have all these users. So you can use cd to get to this users and to see what you can find in these directories. So this is the end of the video. As you see, I've took my time to explain this for you, and at least to give you a gist on how to work this box, this room here. So just keep on watching our videos, subscribe, and hit the like button. If you have any question, just leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get through you all your comments. So we just want to make you to make you improve your skills. So you can keep on subscribe and share, tell your friends about this help, because we have been solving a lot of Tryhackme and hack the boxes. Okay, so bye for now and see you later.